This is like an Italian well for pasta making, but instead we have flower petals. And we put the dough in, and we put the sugar, spice, and everything nice. Oh, beautiful natural elements. Hey crew, welcome back to the Spiritual Social. I'm Lexi, your local lightworker. I'm a tarot reader and an astrologer, and welcome to another petals reading. I am wary about saying rose petals reading because today we're gonna do a bit of a mixed species reading. I have here a number of different petals. I have tulips, I have daffodils, and I have some multicolored roses. So I'm going to do something slightly different. As you guys know, on my channel you get a mix of off the beaten track energies, and I love to play it up from time to time. As a Pisces, I'm incredibly imaginative and creative, and I must express this energy. So if you have any placements in Pisces as well, or if you are Neptune ruled, then I think you understand what it is that I'm working with here. Anyway, I'm really happy to have you guys here. I'm super thrilled about the fact that you're part of my family. We are growing, we are expanding, even in difficult times. There is this wonderful soul crew, soul family energy coming together, and we are spreading light in the collective. So don't give up, don't give in, keep spreading your light. In today's reading, I'm going to ask Spirit for romantic messages. Yes, I'm deeply in the mood for love. Romantic love has not been so forthcoming recently in my readings, but I've been doing my best to show up for you every day and channel whatever I can from Spirit with the help of tarot oracle cards, and today with the help of these flower petals. So what messages, what romantic messages do you need to hear at the moment? It could be from somebody that you're in a connection with. It could be from somebody that you have on your mind. It might be from somebody you're trying to manifest, somebody that you feel is in your energy, but they haven't appeared yet in reality. So this reading is opened and it can be applied to a variety of different romantic situations, and I strongly encourage you, my loves, as powerful creators, to take whatever messages you hear in this reading and make them your own. Feel free to dismiss as well messages that don't apply to your situation. As I said, you have the power to tailor these messages to your own situation, and divination is never the end all and be all. Okay, we are not falling into some sort of disaster mindset or fatalistic thinking. You have a certain amount of free will in this world, so exercise it in this reading. It will also be much more fun and more enjoyable for you if you can contribute to what it is that I am creating here today. So I have here for you a choice of two different bowls. You can't really see them at the moment because they're packed with all of these withered flower petals. So for group one, I have here a green bowl, which is beautifully handmade in Romania, hand painted and hand decorated. It's green with these lovely red and orange flowers. Okay, and oops. And for group two, we have this blue bowl. I think that you saw this in one of my previous readings. I had to reuse it because I'm just a single person, you know, and Luna has her own specific cat bowl, so I don't really have an excessive bowls in my house. But I do enjoy eating from bowls. I don't know, there's something very wholesome, very round, very beautiful about holding a bowl. There's something very nourishing about it as well. So yeah, if you put two two bowls together, they form a sphere. Well, depending on the size and shape, obviously, but usually they would form like a globe. And that, I think that's such a beautiful metaphor for unions, things coming full circle, and just a tiny metaphor of this planet that we are all finding ourselves on. So I hope that you feel inspired to choose one of these two options. And if you have made your choice, then let's get to your reading. For anything else, if you want to get in contact with me outside of these YouTube readings, you have everything that you need to know linked in the description box below for easy access and easy use. Okay, this being said, let's get to it. Let's see what Spirit has to say regarding love messages for you today. Hey group one, welcome to your pile. As you can see, I placed all the petals here on the table. I have here your choice of bowl. You can finally see how it looks on the inside now that I've emptied it. It says here handmade. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I purchased it from a farmer who created it themselves in my recent trip to Sinaia, a mountainside region in Romania. It's just, I love these handmade ethnic things. They're just so gorgeous. Okay, I'm gonna put your bowl here to the side and I'm going to dive straight through. Spirit, we're opening the space up for whatever messages need to come through regarding group one and their romantic love messages. What messages of love do they need to hear at the moment from this variety of mixed species flower petals? Holding on. There's something, somebody's holding on to you. They don't want to let go. They don't want to let go. They keep thinking of you so fondly. Oh my goodness. There's something very smooth, or it could be that if you had a rough connection with this person, something very smooth is coming your way. The situation with that will become more harmonious. It will smooth. Things will smooth over. That's what I keep hearing. Smooth, smooth. Smooth operator. Right? There was that song by Shade. So there is something here regarding binding, rebinding, rekindling. You see how delicate, look how delicate the aperture is, right? It's so thin. It can easily break, but I'm not going to break it, of course. And there is a lot of confidence seeping in through this energy from a period of instability, trying to ground itself into more confidence. So things are funneling into a very optimistic, confident, self-assured energy in this connection. I see here red, Muladhara, the root chakra, right? So there might have been some sort of imbalances happening between the two of you. Things were not really on steady grounds, but now they're funneling. You see how the energy is creating this arrow shape. They're funneling towards Manipura, the solar plexus chakra, the one that deals with self-mastery, self-assertion, feeling like you have awakened the God within. Beautiful texture. Wow. Okay, so that's the first message. For some of you out there, your connection will be smoothed over. There is something more harmonious coming in this relationship. Things will proceed forward with more confidence. I'm getting a chariot in the major arcana and the tarot kind of energy. Some of you are getting into a connection with somebody that is of mixed race, or your connection together can be perceived by other people as mixed race. There is something here. I don't know why. Are these the colors of the flag of Brazil by any chance? No, Brazil has yellow. It has a green background and that globe. But there is something here about Brazil. Maybe some of you watching this are Brazilian. Maybe the person on your mind is Brazilian. Two people coming together, but they come together from two very different backgrounds. As you can see on the color spectrum, red and green are opposites, right? So there is something here about opposites attracting, yin-yang coupling. This person is so different than me, and yet I cannot help myself from wanting them, from being with them. There we go, my camera finally focused. Yeah, I feel this is another message. Wow, thank you, Spirit. So maybe you weren't able to focus on this connection, or it was very blurry, and then all of a sudden things come into a perfect zoom, and you see this person for who they really are, and they see you likewise, and you decide to hitch your wagons together and travel to the stars. So there's nothing that you guys can't do when you pair your forces together. I feel that some of you could be even pregnant. I see this strand of white light in the red shape. One of you is incredibly rational and calculated, pragmatic, vital, very fresh, very young-minded, young thinking, of a youthful vibration, no matter what their age. And the other one is very passionate, does not put up with any BS, is very driven by their instinct, wants to achieve, quite competitive, wants to win, thinks that they are very good at what they're doing, and maybe you really are. And this person could be the one that either gets their partner pregnant or is already pregnant in this connection. So these energies can also be flipped. They are not gender specific. I think that the rational partner can be a woman or a man, and the passionate partner, again, can be male or female. It doesn't really... Look at this. Wow, such a beautiful almond-shaped eye. It's like an eyelid, like an eye watching over you. The eye of Horus, protection, divine protection from beyond the grave, from the world beyond the veil. There's something here about Egyptian magic. Somebody could be using Egyptian magic, Egyptian sexual magic to manifest you, working with Horus, working with Isis, to bring light into your connection. Wow. Ooh, beautiful. Let's dive a little bit deep. I don't know why I'm being very drawn to this. Some of you feels very vulnerable, very innocent, very fresh. You feel as if the world might crumple you. I feel like some of you are looking for a protector, whether they are male or female again. I'm just reading the energy. It's not gender specific, but some of you out there, and as I'm saying this, it's starting softly raining outside my window. Wow, you might have been crying. You dried yourself up with crying. Look at this, right? See how almost like I'm getting the surface of porcelain, cracked porcelain as well, something very fine that is trying to mend itself back up. Some of you could have even suffered some sort of violence, some sort of energetic drain from other people around you. But I'm here to let you know, my loves, that you are whole. You remain whole. All the harm that has been done to you has not managed to defeat you, has not cracked you. You still are pure. You're still very innocent. And in this period, if you've been feeling out of sorts, you are about to regain your innocence. There's a very cheesy 90s song called The Return to Innocence. And I think that you might need to listen to that song in this period. I think you'll find it very calming. Some of you could be Native American, or you could have Native American blood. There is something here about white buffalo woman extending a peace pipe, letting go of being right, mending, understanding that I can be vulnerable, and your other person, the person you're talking to, the person you're trying to forgive, you're trying to love, you're trying to mend a broken bridge with, they too can also be vulnerable. Oh my goodness. Let me just see if I can focus it. Wow. I just want you to see it. All these different strands of energy, earth-like energy, matter, all these different strands that contain you are binding this beautiful strong web. And no matter what you think of yourself, if you think you're fragile and you need protection and that the big bad world is out to get you, no, you're so much stronger than you think. And the fact that you are adaptable, that you bend, that you are flexible in the winds of change is what gives you your strength, is what will help you endure when others will crack under the pressure of their own inflexibility. Okay, you endure. Your vulnerability, your softness, your kindness, your adaptability are your phenomenal superpowers. And I feel like you're creating something increasingly more stable. I'm just so drawn to these flecks of brown in this white, pure background. So you're gaining wisdom. You're becoming more self-assured, more self-confident. All these tests and challenges are strengthening your self-love and self-determination. Wow. Okay, there is a group of people. There is a group of people. I feel like for some of you, these can be your friends. There's a group of people here that wants to make you happy. They want to, maybe these are people that are preparing a surprise birthday party. There's somebody that wants to have sex with you. Definitely. Oh my goodness. Wow. You see the staff, right? I think this is I think in Romanian we call this pistil. Pistil. I don't know if this is an English word as well. I'm sorry. It's like the center of the tulip. And its reproductive organs as well. Yeah, I'm getting the sense that there is somebody, a broad-shouldered individual, very confident, very charismatic, that wants to get it on with you. This might be a person that you met online, at work, or in your studies for some of you. Yeah, I'm getting a person with an excellent smile, boyish kind of charm. I'm seeing a male, and this person is confident that they will get to sleep with you. And I don't think you have any objections to that. I think that the people in your social group are kind of fawning and being like, oh my God, you and this person, what? You know, they're kind of like, there's some interesting romantic gossip related to your capacity to attract such a, I don't know, such a charismatic person. It seems like this is an individual that is wanted by many, but at the moment they've got their eye on you. So this could be potentially a student-like environment for those of you that are a little bit younger, or it could be a workplace situation. Yeah, I'm kind of getting the vibration of the girl next door gets the hunky football playing guy, you know, something like that. Or the mousy girl gets the big CEO, something of that nature. I think that this person is actually a closeted romantic and they're not out yet. They use sarcasm as a shield. They use maybe a bro-like or a very stern, masculine kind of facade to hide the fact that they are actually quite romantic, because you see all this pink covered by this brown. It's like they give you a very dry, earthy-like energy. But actually inside, this person is like all about the roses, right? The fine wine, fine dining, knight in shining armor narrative. Wow, okay. This is interesting. There is a person here in the background that could be quite envious on you. I think that for the majority of you that have chosen group 1, yeah, look at this. In a second. Just let me finish this first message, please. So there is something here about you're going through a glow up. You're working on yourself, group 1. There is something here regarding your capacity to reinvent yourself, to transform yourself after hardship. And you're doing your best at the moment, yeah? People around you see this. They see this and they want to congratulate you. They want to be by your side. I see a lot of followers, a lot of fangirls, fanboys. I see a lot of people desiring you as well, yeah? But there is one person, and I think this might be a good friend. It could be a mother figure as well, or a female that, I feel that it's a female that you had a very strong connection to. It's that connection is creating a rift at the moment between the two of you. It's breaking apart due to envy. There is a feeling that the person that you trusted for a very long time is envious of you, envious of your capacity to attract, envious of your seductive abilities, of your capacity to reinvent yourself. They might be going through something quite difficult themselves, and they find it very difficult to be happy for you when they are in misery, when they are suffering, yeah? So instead of relying on your empathy and support, this person prefers to kind of send some negative energy your way. So protect yourself, shield yourself, send this person love. Protecting yourself can mean as little as saying no to this person's social invitations, or no to this person's desire to just bitch about life or dump their energy onto you, okay? But you are generally quite safe, so you don't need to do some sort of paranoid love spells against this person. It's just that, so you know, there is a woman that envies you, a woman that you find quite close in your life, and this connection is slowly breaking apart. Allow it to dissolve. There is a higher a higher meaning for why this person is acting in this way, and why your connection is slowly being disentangled, why you're slowly separated from this individual. Some of you might be interested in purchasing silk underwear, a silk red dress. There is something here about fine materials. Maybe you've been saving up money, or you're trying to save up money, but you're kind of lusting after precious, elegant pieces at the moment, knowing that you can't afford them. So all of these repressed fantasies of wearing silk, wearing taffeta, wearing velvet are coming up in your daydream. Wow, okay. There is something here about yoni energy, strong female power, female energy, as you can see it. There is a very, I mean, it looks like a female sex organ, right? This petal and the shape it has here. So there is something here about pussy power, empowerment through maybe paying better attention to your sexual organs and what they do and how you can stimulate them. Maybe you're teaching your partner how to stimulate it better, or you are encountering a partner that really enjoys giving you this form of pleasure. Yeah, if you know what I mean. So lucky you. Wow, it's intensified. I'm sorry about this, guys, if you hear it on the background, but I'm not going to stop the video. A deluge, a flood of emotions is coming through. I am filming this video under the energy of the great conjunction between Jupiter and Neptune, and we've been having a couple of rainy days because Neptune is water, right? It's boundless water. So of course there will be rains. Of course there will be rains. Of course there will be raining in the atmosphere today. So release. This also talks about bodily fluid. So feeling like you're gushing, feeling like you're wet, feeling like you're sweaty, feeling like you're aroused. It's also spring outside in the northern hemisphere, so maybe that contributes to it, right? Fertility problems being resolved, the blood flow, the circulatory system being unblocked. Yeah, so blood would flow more easily, water flows easily, tears run very easily, they stream down your face. You might get aroused more easily in this period as well. If you're a woman, you might get wet quite often. So yeah, we already passed into 18 plus with this reading. I didn't intend to, but these are the messages that are coming through. Wow, a really extravagant, unique lover. Some of you are going to manifest, or you've already met, an extravagant person. A person that will actually teach you a thing or two in the bedroom. Something that might potentially blow your mind. A new technique, a new way of achieving a certain goal physically. I think that this person is going to test your body's capacity to react and to experience pleasure. This person could be quite rebellious looking. They could have a funky hairdo, a strange hair color. They could wear all sorts of interesting jewelry. They have a very unique way of expressing themselves. I'm getting strong air energy, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Cancer as well for some of you. This person could have tattoos. There's just something very wild and untamed about this individual, and it translates into the bedroom. So this is not an individual that just dresses in a very funky style but is actually quite traditionalist. No. This is a person that is rebellious outside of the bedroom and in the bedroom, and I think they chose you as their preferred sex student at the moment, and they want to teach you a thing or two. Wow, okay, so some really strong sexual energy coming through. Some of you are actually practicing your powers and taking them to the next level. I see here some very strong high priestess energy. If only my camera could focus, please. Please focus. There is something here about a bird, a swan, maybe even bird of paradise. There we go. Yeah, some of you are finding some deep inner treasure, some inner resources. You could be strongly telepathic at the moment. You might do some very serious astral traveling, some lucid dreaming. There could be a sense here of developing your gift of foresight. You could actually see what is happening, what is coming up in world events, in which case I strongly recommend that you take it to an online environment and share what you are seeing and feeling with the collective. Don't hold back, okay? Out of fear of how people will think of what you say. Share it with the collective because it might save lives. okay? There is something here also about learning to work with black magic in a way that serves you and the collective. Some of you are going down the path of becoming a gray witch or a black witch, which would be quite interesting. Yeah, you're working with darker energies, darker forces, but paradoxically, this is actually part of your ascent, of your spiritual ascent at the moment. God, this is so beautiful. I wonder if Georgia O'Keeffe saw plants in the same way, because she's got these amazing paintings of up-close, intimate portraits of what happens inside a flower. And some people actually thought that they looked like female sexual organs, which she constantly denied. It's interesting because Georgia O'Keeffe, the great modern contemporary American painter, was a Scorpio sun. So maybe some of you are Scorpio. Scorpio energy is so strong at the moment with the South Node in Scorpio. Some of you are about to have another baby, or you're thinking about extending your family. I don't know why, but I'm very drawn to these incredibly tiny parts in a big, big, big space of so many petals. I was drawn to the details. So for some of you, romantic details matter so much, and you're about to be pleasantly surprised because we see a lot of yellow. The details, the fine print is coming full circle for you, and it is helping you achieve your desires, achieve your romantic goals. Anything else, Spirit? Some of you, oh, you're about to be kissed, but like very sweetly on the cheeks. Like somebody I feel is gonna rub their cheek on your cheek. They might touch your face with their hands, you know, feeling your skin with their digits. There's something here about extreme softness and tenderness. After a period of bruising, hurt, and wounding, some of you are saved by somebody's affection in this period. You see how beautifully this opens up in this peachy, lovely color, right? So things are coming up peachy for you, Group 1. Whatever problem you might be experiencing in your love life, in your love energy, it's just about to turn into something much more fruity, peachy, and delightful. Something delicious is on its way to you in terms of love and romance. And don't worry, even if you feel scarred and wounded, you will heal in time. And this love will heal you. This tenderness will patch you right back up to full strength and full force. Allow the process to happen. Indulge in the peachiness of life. Yeah? This is what I had for you, Group 1. Wow, such beautiful messages. And I can't believe I focused mostly on a couple of them. But this is how Spirit wanted to convey to me these energies and these messages. I hope you get to enjoy this beautiful ASMR experience of hearing me play with the fingers through the petals. God, they're so gorgeous. I want to put my face in them. Anyway, I hope to see you in my next one, Group 1. I hope you've enjoyed this. God bless you, stay safe, and be on your merry way. Mwah. Hey, Group 2. So this is for those of you that were drawn to this blue ball. You can see it completely here. Yeah. Okay, my loves, welcome to your mixed species petals reading. I'm trying out something different today by mixing in daffodils with tulip and rose petals. I do need to say that I just finished my green tea matcha latte in between your group and Group 1, and I kind of I tasted the remnant of the green tea powder at the bottom of my drink, and it felt bitter. And I'm getting a sense that you guys might be embittered by love. You could have reached a point where you don't trust people anymore. You feel like you don't like them. You don't understand men or women, depending on who you're attracted to. It just feels like a constantly losing battle. Like every time you try, you get somehow smacked by life. In love, it feels like it's a never-ending, painful energy that you seem to be tapping into, a pattern that you can't break. So that was the initial intuitive insight I got, and I thought I would share it with you. Maybe it might apply for some of you. Again, take only what you feel speaks to you directly from this reading, and feel free to reject the additional messages that don't fit with your soul's calling. Now, let's see, Spirit. We're opening up the space for group 2. What love and romantic messages do they need to hear at the moment? Okay, so I'm feeling that Spirit is saying dig deep. You have to dig deep. There are 3 events, 3 people in your life, 3 circumstances that have brought you to this point in time. To this point of thinking that I'm done with love, I'm through with it, I'm burying the hatchet. But you're still not done with it because you're still here clicking on this reading. So your soul wants love. You want to be loved. But there is something here about not being able to coagula, I'm kind of hearing. Bring things together. Bring union into being, right? Blend things. Sew them back up. I see 3. I see here 3 again. So this is a very strong 3 of Cups kind of energy. Very soon, something will declutter from your life. Your energy is going to be like whatever was remnant, negative, maligned, stagnant will be taken away. You know, it's almost like somebody's putting in a rake and you're raking the last ugly bits of your love energy. And I feel like some celebration is due. I feel like you might have been stressed and see it's like things are just like jumping around here. I see 3, a cluster of 3 here and a cluster of 3 here. Actually, this might be more. I feel like it's doubled, like maybe it's 6. So we have 3, 3, 3. This is your significant angel love number. Type it into Google for an additional message. You're about to celebrate. I feel that your negative mindset regarding love was created by stress from needing to meet a goal in another area of your life. Maybe your parents were putting a lot of pressure onto you to finish your studies, to move out. Maybe they were putting some pressure to get married, to have a baby. You were struggling with your finances. Maybe you had some worries with taxes, with your business, not really knowing what you're doing, if what you were doing was correct. Would you need to go to jail? Would you need to pay a fine? You know, there is something in your life that was worrying you a lot. And now it's going to be solved and you will experience relief and you're going to want to celebrate, okay? It will feel like, you know, that feeling, that beautiful feeling of relief. Some people might plan a surprise birthday party for you, or just a get-together, a random get-together. They might come over for a sleepover, for a girls' night or boys' night in. There is something here about maybe you might want to drink some beer and play poker with your friends, or play computer games, or have your friends come over from some champagne and macaroons and gossip. There's just a feeling of community, having to rely on community support. Some of you are volunteering and you're really supported by the local community. You're participating in acts of kindness towards strangers. You're making people's lives better. There is a variety of scenarios that I see here. Others of you are meeting coworkers after work for drinks or just going out to eat. I'm hearing pizza is really big in that particular group. Yeah, you're just doing something. Some of you are being forgiven by family members, or you are, you're forgiving them or they're forgiving you, and there's a beautiful family come together. I am filming this around Catholic Easter, so it could be that for Easter, whether you're Catholic or Christian Orthodox, and if you celebrate Easter, I think that for this holiday, there is some coming together that is happening. People want to come around you, and you'll see that you're supported, that you don't have to go at it alone. I feel that Spirit wants to tell you that, you know, a lot of you might be thinking, I have to go at life alone. I have been handling myself on my own for such a long time, and I can take care of myself. I don't need anyone else. But that's a lie you keep telling yourself, that is keeping you separated from that very thing which you want, which is union, closeness, friendship, feeling love, feeling admired. if you look closely at the moments in your life when you think you have created everything on your own, you will see that people have helped you along the way, that it is only with the help and support of other people that you reach the state of independent success. But true independence is a mirage, because no man is an island, okay? We live connected to the social all the time, even if we spend most of our lives in a room by ourselves. We still connect with other people. We still open our phones and look and listen to other people. You're still here connecting with me. Yeah. The illusion of separation, the illusion of I am separate, you are separate, we each mind our own business, and this is it. Life sucks. Love doesn't exist. You are finally bringing two and two together. You're going logically from point A to B to C to D, and you're understanding that there is so much opening up in your life. Let's see what's opening up. Let's open this portal. What is opening up in group two's life? What is opening up in group two's life? I'm hearing severance. I don't know, a severance check or something. It's so strange. Yeah, I'm trying to access romantic energy, but I have to say for you, group two, it's very difficult to access this romantic energy because of this wall, this shielding around you. So let's do this. Sorry if that was loud and you were listening to it with headphones. You notice, right, the screeches and scrambles of the bell's energy. Eventually I captured it, but my love, I feel that you're ready to believe again. You're ready to believe, you're ready to open up the dams of your heart, and you're ready to take a risk. You're ready to try out something new. You are ready to start living again. Look at this. Look. Wow. So I think that the energy of the great conjunction between Jupiter and Neptune that I am currently filming this video under is bringing the waters of your heart. You know, I feel like some of you will be experiencing or have been experiencing this energy of the energy is pulled from your chest all the way to your knees, making you feel weak in the knees. Some of you have been fainting. Some of you have been feeling a little bit drowsy or sleepy or lightheaded. It's because of these emotions that you've been keeping locked within yourself, protecting yourself from the outside world, believing that you are not safe, that people are insane, that everybody's out to get you. All these beliefs at the moment are being taken apart. They are being stripped from your mind. You don't need them anymore. They protected you in the past, but now it's time to let go. It's time to let go and trust. And I feel that you're finding this process to be increasingly uncomfortable, but it is happening for your highest good, so that I can give you that very thing that you want. You are supported. You are so supported. Yeah. There's nothing to fear but fear itself. And I keep seeing, like, you know, as you're opening up, as you're becoming vulnerable again, because I feel a lot of you have this really enthusiastic inner child, this inner child that wants to play and have fun, and it's really silly and lovable and goofy, but you've been keeping this child locked behind bars, punishing the child by putting a dunce hat on its head, putting it in the corner for the fact that other people dumped their wounding onto you. It wasn't their fault, it wasn't your fault. Things had to happen. It was part of the karma you had to pay back. Now it's over. It's over, and you're so supported. You see, you're cradled. There's a strong feeling of protection, many, many layers of protection. Look at this. You don't need to add your own on top of how Spirit is protecting you from that which is not meant for you. And Spirit is also giving you a pearl. Whatever is meant for you will find you. Do not despair. Do not give in to fear. Do not allow the darkness in. It's a test. It's a test of your perseverance, determination, and capacity to trust even when things don't go your way. A lot of you will pass the test. Some of you might not. But a lot of you, I have faith in you. I know you're not going to give up or give in. There is somebody here that is actually blessing you, praying for you, casting love spells on your behalf. It could be a mother, it could be a grandmother. You don't know about this person. You don't know their... I see an eye here very clearly. Somebody keeping a watchful eye on you and doing this beautiful spell work on your behalf. This person wants to see you happy. They want you to open up. They want you to participate. They want you to love, to have babies running around you, to have a person hugging you, holding you, going to bed with you at night. Don't be afraid. You might be feeling this person's energy, and maybe the paranoid part of you connected to this wall that you have created between yourself and the world is saying, oh my God, I'm being worked on from afar. This is why things are not working in my love life. I'm being cursed. But on the contrary, that is your shadow self speaking. The shadow that wants you to be separate from other people rather than involved in life. There is somebody here, an older woman I'm getting, that is working on your behalf, helping you. They admire you. They want what's best for you. You see these beautiful white, orange, yellow energies. Swadhisthana. Yeah. Bright light energy. This could be a light worker working on your behalf. And you don't even know how much luck, how much support is around you. That's why you need to open up, not only to open up to the possibility of fresh romantic opportunities, but also to open up to the love that is around you. Not only eros, but also philia, agape. There is a feeling here of learning to discern between the many varieties of love and feeling happy in your soul with this diversity, rather than feeling upset and throwing a fit if you don't get erotic love right now when you want it. It is coming. Look how beautiful. I mean, just notice them. One actually coupled with the other one as I was picking it up. Yeah. So 2 peas in the pot. Yeah. You and another partner. It's coming. It's meant for you. You just had to wait longer than most people, right? So as an example, I recently read about Jack White marrying, I forgot her name, I'm sorry, I don't know her very well, but she's the lead guitarist in the band called the Bell Goffs. And recently he proposed to her on stage and married her right after he proposed to her. He doesn't waste any time. I checked his birth chart and he is a sun in Cancer, conjunct the moon, conjunct Saturn. He had to wait so long for his soulmate. I think he's 46 years old, if I'm not mistaken. And he was married before, divorced, had his heart broken, just a string of misfortunate events. Also, I think his temper is not really helping him because he is quite an explosive person. But I'm just giving the example of Jack White to tell you that love can happen. You can meet your soulmate even at 46. And when you meet them, you know you're not going to waste any time like he did, right? Marry them on the spot. So there is something deeply, deeply sweet that will happen in your life. Do not give up. You still have time. Whatever is yours is meant to be, and it will happen, okay? You will come together with this beautiful person. There is still so much sweetness and light in your heart. Try not to poison yourself with negative thoughts and disenchantment. Yeah, look how beautiful. Gorgeous energy. Oh, group 2, I'm already starting to feel a bit more relaxed and happier. I hope I can transmit this energy to you, because we had to do a bit of a rough and tumble. There was a bit of a battle here energetically to get you to open up that aura, yeah? To get you to participate more confidently in life. What else do we need to know? Somebody with D, the letter D, from Darren, David, Daniel, Derek. I'm seeing somebody with the letter B, from Bobby, Brianna, Barbie, Beyonce. There's somebody here with the letter B. Somebody with the letter R, Rhoda, Roderick, Riri, T, I'm getting as well, T, Talia, Tim, Travis, Z or Z, the letter Z, Zachary, Zita, Zendaya. Maybe these are people, maybe these are famous people that you admire, that you model yourself after. A lot of Virgo suns I just mentioned, so maybe you are a Virgo sun, maybe you're trying to manifest one. Something quite like a random spontaneous event will happen in your life. Maybe this could be a one-night stand, this could be a passionate kissing session. Somebody might want to French kiss you. I'm kind of getting this image of a person being pushed up against a wall, but like you will want it. It's not an assault, okay? I feel that this is something quite beautiful, something just floating by in your life. Like you won't even be able to see it. It's floating by like a dragon, like a winged dragon in a Studio Ghibli movie, for lack of a better comparison. You are about to stumble upon a golden opportunity in love. I feel for some of you this might be reconnecting with somebody from the past, from your childhood, from maybe somebody that you went to school with, from your local neighborhood. The roads to this person felt blocked for a very long time. You might have felt like there was no direction, like I couldn't be with this person. I never thought I might be with this person. This person can be a friend that turns into a friend with benefits, that then turns into a long-term commitment. This person always held you in high regard. They see you as a very beautiful, successful individual. They might have children from a previous connection, or they might have some dependents that they need to take care of, maybe an elderly grandmother, grandfather. This person is very, very, they're sweet, but they're also quite determined. I'm getting Cancer, Capricorn, some sort of earth and water energy. You'll be very happy with this individual. It's like you will keep saying to yourself, I can't believe it. It was right in front of my eyes. Why didn't I see this person in this light before? But it's like the roads were karmically blocked. You were not supposed to see them before it was time. Now it's opening up. Fresh energy. Some of you, I feel, will be invited out to a gathering where there will be dancing, like a performance on stage, either a concert, an opera, a theater performance where people are going to dance. There is something here. Somebody's going to look at you from the stage. They'll pinpoint you. You might go to some sort of stand-up comedy club with a friend. There is a feeling here that all of a sudden the spotlight would fall on you. And it will make you happy. I see a person laughing. Definitely. Some of you are reading The Handmaid's Tale and it's kind of freaking you out at the moment. So be mindful. It's just a work of fiction, okay? But it might resonate very strongly with some sort of other gender-based activism that you're involved in. The Handmaid's Tale is written by Margaret Atwood. She's a Scorpio sun, Canadian writer. So again, there is something here about intensity of feeling, intensity of discovery. Anything else for group 2? Protecting myself too much. That's what I'm hearing. I've been protecting myself too much for too long. I want to be loved. For a lot of you, I'm getting a sense that you will meet a partner that is older than you, a very Saturnian individual. They could even have some gray hairs, but they look very good. Like, I hate that term, but it's like the equivalent of a silver fox in a man. I feel that this is mostly a man. I'm getting a very strong silent type, masculine energy, a guy that likes to dress in a suit, puts a lot of emphasis in how they look. This person looks very dapper, I would say. This individual will enter your life as a boss, as a mentor, as somebody that wants to work with you, maybe hire you. There is a contract in between you and them initially, but then they will turn into a lover that will feel like a paternal figure, like somebody that you can learn from, a karmic teacher. You will really enjoy this person's company. They're very calm. They're very rational. They're very... no hair out of place. There is a sense of control, deep self-control about them, and this makes you feel very safe. They will be older. They will have some wrinkles. There's something quite dry about them. They might even enjoy dry wine. On a Sunday. I think you guys will either date or make love on a Sunday. There's something here. You might even meet them on a Sunday. Some of you might meet this person in church if you go. Children, happiness. 2 children coming together, 2 children being reunited, a parent being reunited with a child. There's a feeling here of deep familial happiness for most of you. You might be healing something with your family members or taking your child, if you're a single parent, to visit your relatives for some sort of holiday experience or some sort of get-together. It will be much more soothing and healing than you imagine it would be, so go for it. Don't hold back if you're hesitating on making this trip, on reuniting with family members. They love you. They just have a very strange way of showing it. Okay, I feel that this is it. Wow, your energy was a little bit lower, group 2. That's okay. We go through periods like this in our lives. I've been through this myself recently, but that's okay. I just hope that you enjoy this ASMR experience. I want to do it with you because I did it with group 1 as well. Hearing the petals on my divination table. They are so gorgeous. So yeah, these are the messages I had for you. I hope you've enjoyed it. Oh, some of you are going to get a message maybe right after this reading. There's something coming in. Check your inbox, okay? Check the spam folder because maybe you missed it out. Good. And as I clinked into the bowl, I'm going to bid you farewell. Take great care. Be safe. Spread your light. Keep opening your heart up, even if it hurts. You will get to a point of true beauty and true pleasure. I guarantee you. Okay? Take care and hope to see you in my next one. Mwah.